Good morning, you guys. It's an unusual spot for me to be doing this in the morning. Normally I'm in my backyard, or I have a little kind of a studio in my bedroom. Anyway, good morning. Love you guys. I'm, work at a treatment center in Calgary. I get to be here the next couple of days, and they're wonderful enough to allow me the time to just kind of go out and do this. And yeah, so yesterday I read the thought for the day, and I actually read the wrong one. Yesterday I read the 8th when it was the 7th. But I posted it as the 8th or the 7th. So today is the 8th, but I'm going to read the 7th, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just want to mention for a second, we always talk about feel the feelings. When feelings come, don't indulge them, but just feel them, and if we're feeling sad, to feel it again, not indulge it, not be attached to it, but to feel it, and we're feeling glad, feel it, and be in our body, and we're feeling gratitude, just to feel it and be here now, in whatever's happening, and when we bring ourselves to the feeling, instead of pushing away from it. I mean, many times there's things we don't want to feel, and so we run away, we fight or flight, and so just feel. And in this place where I am this morning at Fresh Start, there's a lot of feeling going on, a lot of gratitude. A bunch of the men graduated last night, and I got to be with these fellas since they came in, 14 or 16 weeks ago, some of them, and to watch them just transform, it's amazing, and so acknowledge when you get to be part of a shift in somebody's life. We don't do it. But sometimes we help to create the container where it can happen, and love does it. Love is what heals, but we get to be part of it. We get to witness it, and that's the beauty of helping others and serving others. And not that anybody's broken. We're all evolving. We're all changing and growing. But when men, like at this place, or people in general, make a conscious decision to have a shift, many of the people that come here because drugs and alcohol were killing them, literally, and so they came out of desperation. But to see these men today and last night, as they, they've had huge shifts, and to be part of that, and all the people here that are part of that, it just, and it warms our hearts, really does. And you can see that people are not here. The people who work here are here because they really love the results of the work. They love being able to be part of the awakening that happens in men. So wherever you are, we're here to serve. We're here to serve love. We're here to serve, our concept of God, higher power. So just be in that and feel that, and enjoy the results when sometimes they happen. When somebody, gets it, wakes up, realizes that they're not who they thought they were, that we're all one with this amazing power that we call God, or call the moment, universal intelligence. So pretty beautiful. It really is, and so thank you for that. And I'm going to read my little piece for this morning. This is the thought for the day, and like I said, I know it's the 8th, but I read the 8th yesterday by mistake, so I'm going to read the 7th today. I could do that, right? And just want to remind you too that I'm reading the Bhagavad Gita tonight at 6 online. So if you want to join us, it's a beautiful book. Get a copy, Stephen Mitchell's copy of the Bhagavad Gita. We're wandering into some amazing territory with this book. So a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna, the Bhagavad Gita, Stephen Mitchell's. It's beautiful. Okay. Thought for the day. Do I put too much reliance on any one member of the group? Do I make a tin god out of some one person? Do I set him up on a pedestal and worship him? So his message is to, we've all done that, haven't we? I have. I know that I've found teachers in my life and kind of put them on a pedestal. So I know that we all do that from time to time. Do I set him on a pedestal and worship him? If I do, am I holding my house and am I building my house on sand? All A members have clay feet. They are all only one drink away from a drunk, no matter how long they've been sober or in AA. This has been proved to be true more than once. It's not fair to any man to be singled out as an outstanding leader of AA and to quote him on every phrase of the program. If he should fail, where would I be? Can I afford, it says, that to be tipped over by the failure of my ideal? So just watch that. I mean, our reliance is, the whole program is helping us build a reliance on God, a God-centered life. I'm reading from this little book. It's called the 24-Hour Day Book, written in 1954, and I've been reading it for a while. It's beautiful, and I'm just sharing this with you guys. So, meditation for today. You must always remember that you are weak, but that God is strong. God knows all about your weakness. He hears every cry for mercy, every sign of weariness, every plea for help, every sorrow over failure, every weakness felt and expressed. We only fail when we trust too much on our own strength. Do not feel bad about your weakness. When you are weak, that is when God is strong to help you. Trust God enough, and your weakness will not matter. God is always strong to save. So one of the things in his writing is he kind of objectifies God a bit as a separate thing. And I love what Bill Wilson says, first of all, that where do we find God? Deep down inside of us, And he says in We Agnostics, God either is or he isn't. Either he's everything or he's nothing. And what does everything mean? Yeah, so it's not something separate. We're one with that. We're one with that energy, and what the beautiful thing that the AA program helps us to let go of the things that block us off from what they call the sunlight of the spirit. So we're separated from the one by guilt and shame and fear, and we through the steps we let go of that. And then we actually move into our natural state, which is a state of love, unconditional love, and beyond. So that's the deal. It's not purifying us so that God will acknowledge us. I mean, we are one with God. God is everything. According to Bill, everything or nothing. What is our choice to be? So prayer for the day. I pray that I may learn to lean on God's strength. I pray that I may know that my weakness is God's opportunity. Yes. Beautiful. So, that's the deal. Here we are. Yeah. Anyway, I'm grateful. Thank you, for those of you that watch this from time to time, going through the reading on the 24-Hour Day Book. Get yourself a copy of this. One of the things that happen is that, the old crazy mind can creep in if we're not doing something on a regular basis, and prayer, meditation, reading inspirational, and it brings us back. We're like, oh, yes, okay, yeah, because we can drift away. And ego, alcoholism, whatever you want to call it, is in the parking lot doing push-ups, baby, waiting for us to falter, to get into fear or anger or guilt, and that separates us from the truth, from love. So recognize that these things, these daily practices are part of our recovery, And the most magical thing that we can do is to pick up the phone and call somebody we think would like to hear from us, to just reach out. We don't have to fix anybody. We just love them. Just reach out and love them. Say, hey, how you doing? And make those calls, And if you're feeling down or separated, or full of fear or anger or doubt, call your sponsor. Call somebody to help, but also call your sponsor. He loves those calls. Okay? Yeah. All right, you guys. Love you lots, tons. It's a short one today. And, join us at 6 o'clock tonight. We read the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, bye.